Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing an unboxing of fuelings that I ordered to keep myself going on this wedding diet. If you don't know, my son recently got engaged and I am on a mission to lose this weight for the wedding, and it's going great so far. So let's sit down, let's unbox this big beautiful box of fuelings, and we'll share with you what I got. Let's go. Oh, hello, Optavia box. You are going to help me lose this weight for my son's wedding. That's right. Do you know how important you are to me right now? I know that I struggle, and I am very well aware that I try things and go back to others, and it's a forever crazy cycle journey. But I know that I'm not alone. And I know that a lot of people watching this video right now, Mr. Optavia Box, is on the same struggle bus. But doing this together helps. I get so many messages from people saying, please do more of these. You're helping me, knowing we're doing this together. So we're doing it together. And thank you for coming to my home, Optavia Box. Please, let's get this done once and for all. Hey guys, I'm laughing because Jess over here says, are you going to start with the, hey guys? All right, so as you can see, my outfit and everything is different because I did my intro yesterday with the intention on filming, but the day got away as per usual with work and all these things. So today, after work, I just finished my day. I'm here to show you what I got in my box of Optavia. So a lot of you were asking, and I think I mentioned it yesterday, why back to Optavia? And it's simply because Kevin, our son, is getting married about a year from now, and I want to lose the weight, hit the gym, get myself fit and ripped, sort of like I was after, and Jess is laughing, after the original weight loss that I had. What's so funny?
I just can't wait until you walk into the bedroom in the morning flexing.
I used to do that. Well, the point of the matter is, you know, when you're on a weight loss journey, sometimes you have setbacks when you don't have your why and your goal locked in place. In my mind, I know that after the wedding and when the reception begins and whatnot, when we have all of these dances, there's a mother-son dance. And I just want to be super comfortable. I want to be able to go get a dress, look like mother of the groom, feel comfortable, and just enjoy the day without being self-conscious. And right now, I am so beyond self-conscious. It's ridiculous. I hate it, and I'm the only one that can change it. So even though this is not my favorite way to do things, and I have really not spoken so nicely about it, it works. So I'm doing it. And that's the end of that. And so with all of that being said, let's get into the unboxing. So if you know me well, you know that every single morning I start off my day with a cup of coffee. And it's really funny because I used to sometimes put in a chocolate shake, the caramel macchiato shake, just something so that I don't have to use the condiments that are allowed on program, because sometimes you want to use them for your lean and green. So I got kind of in the habit of that, but I found that the shakes sometimes don't mix well. It gets goopy. That could just be my perception of it, but I'm not a fan of the shakes with the texture. It's like gritty. So way back when I discovered the chocolate pudding on how delicious it is, I also discovered this. This is the hot chocolate. I swear, guys, this goes into a hot cup of coffee and it dissolves immediately. I don't find it gritty. I don't find it thick or goopy. And I love this. And when I was on carnivore, ketovore, this was the hardest thing that I had to stave away from, because this is not technically keto, although there's 13 carbs, 4 fibers, and 13 grams of protein, all within a 100-calorie pack. So honestly, if you did have this on keto or well, not so much carnivore, but keto, this would, or low carb, this technically could fit within your day. So I'm happy to be back having this in my morning coffee, and I love it so much that I got 4 boxes. So that will give me 1 a day for the month. I'll be able to have this in 1 cup of coffee every day for the next few weeks. So 4 boxes of hot chocolate. Another product that I absolutely love are the shakes, but again, I'm trying to be very strict this time. One pitfall that I have with the shakes is that I was always adding to it. So I would add PB2, I would add sugar-free syrups to it. I would sometimes add Laughing Cow to make it thicker. And while all of those things are allowed on program, if you count them, PB2 is an optional snack. Laughing Cow could either be a condiment or a healthy fat, depending upon which kind you buy and how much you use. I'm trying to do this the original way. The original way that I did this when I had that huge weight loss was that I just had the fuelings the way that the box says to have it. And they mostly say to add water. That's it. Sometimes, like the hot chocolate, adding coffee, you can, right? Because coffee doesn't really have calories or anything. You just don't add anything to it. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So the one shake that Optavia makes that I really need nothing in except water and ice to feel like the flavor is there and that I don't have the need to add is the Mocha Blast. I feel like this shake alone stands and you don't need to add anything to it, and it's satisfying and delicious. So Mocha Blast shake, I love this. I've always loved this one. So I got a box of that. Moving on to the portable. Okay, so again, with being on the road quite often, I have been making the fuelings like the brownie and the cinnamon swirl cake, and I've been making them in the morning and then just throwing them in a Ziploc so I have them throughout the day. But I did miss having a bar, so I got a box of the Raisin Oat Cinnamon Crisp Bar. This one's really good this time of year. It is autumn, and this one just reminds me of fall for whatever reason. I guess the cinnamon and that little white bit of frosting on top, and the raisins. So this box is going to be a treat. I'm going to try, this is only 1 box, so I only have 7. So I may only do like 1 to 1, maybe 2, depending on the week, but I'm only going to have this very sparingly. Another fueling that I absolutely love, and I have 3 ways of making it with adding only water as instructed, are the sour cream mashed potatoes. Check it out, you guys. I have videos on this already. I make this into a soup. You just add a cup of water and you let it boil for a little bit. The serving size of this is a 1/2 cup of water. You can make it just that way. 1/2 cup with the fueling in the microwave, and you have mashed potatoes. The third way that I like to make this is into French fries. I'm telling you, they remind me of the waffle fries from Chick-fil-A. I've said it a million times, but the key to making them really that way, that crunchy, solid way, is I take 1/2 of the amount of water that is recommended. So it's recommended to use 1/2 cup. So you take a 1/4 cup of water, mix it with the potatoes very well, and then you spray your little, I use just a full-size waffle maker. The larger waffle makers are really easy, and this, you can spread it out and it comes out just like little waffle fries. You don't have to add them to your air fryer after you cook. It's just so easy. Again, I have videos on all of this, and if you want to see me do this, let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to do another tutorial on how I make my Chick-fil-A fries out of this. This I haven't had in so long, and I'm really looking forward to it. I love this at the end of the day, and I also love to make this into a shake on one of those hot days. But now that we're into fall, we're not going to have so many hot days. But it's the chewy chocolate chip cookie. Love this one. This one's underrated, I think. I don't really see too many people buying this, but the key is to use less water than needed. And if you like cookie dough, you don't even have to cook it. You could just mix it with water and eat it, or you can use the right amount and make a cookie. You could bake it, you can air fry it, or you can microwave it. That's how I do it. I don't have time for the rest of it. And I really just don't. I don't know. I just like it in the microwave. It's soft, and I like a chewy cookie. Cult favorite time, none of us have ever gone through this program without having this fueling. I really feel like the amount of people that I've spoken to over the years, thousands and thousands of you, everybody loves this one. I've never met anybody that didn't like this. And it's interesting because this fueling changed. This particular fueling is the Brownie. Now, all you oldies but goodies will remember, hi Paisley, that this originally had chocolate chips, not the yogurt vanilla chips in there. And when they were changing it, it was like, whoa, what did they do to the Brownie? And some people liked it and some didn't. But honestly, I like it. There's some sweetness to it. And this is a great way to either start your day, like in the morning after that original fueling that I have with the coffee. This is also a nice one in the morning. And I also like this one kind of at the end of the day. So I did get one more portable, and that would be the mint bars. Again, a cult favorite. Everybody says it tastes like the Thin Mints from Girl Scouts. I don't know if it's an exact match, but it's definitely something that, you know, it's mint and chocolate. So it gives that really, really good flavor. Every now and then, what I used to do, and I may do it now because I think I still have a few sachets of it in my cabinet here, the mint soft serve. The mint soft serve, you can take this, you can take half of this and half of the mint soft serve and crunch this up underneath or on top, make it into a topping for the mint soft serve, and it comes out delicious. But remember, if you combine two fuelings, then it's two fuelings, so you can only have half. But this is a really good one, and it's also portable. Would you believe it? I got another Brownie. I love these, and I wanted enough to carry me through at least half the month. But if I don't have these every day, then I should be able to ration it. And then in the box here are the last 3 boxes of my hot chocolate. I have pantry still with other sachets of different things. I was also gifted, thank you Joanna, she's the coach that I made that video with. I guess it was like in the springtime. Her and I went on a walk, and then we discussed the program and whatnot. She gifted me a big bag of some cinnamon swirl fuelings, a bunch of boxes. So I've had those, so I didn't have to buy that, but that's another one of my favorites. I love it. It reminds me of coffee cake. I don't know, does it remind you of coffee cake? I also have, what else do I still have? I think I have a few mac and cheeses left from when I was doing it the last time. I have 2 packets of red bean chili. Like, I have some sporadic ones, so I definitely have enough to get me through the month. Also, I want to start doing my weigh-ins. My weigh-ins are Monday, so look for a weigh-in video. I would love to say I could do it Monday night, but it's either going to be Monday or Tuesday. My choices of my lean and greens are going to be quality, so fish, chicken, turkey, ground beef, steak. You know, I'm not going to put anything on the back burner. It's okay to have some ground beef. You just have to be very diligent as to not to add fat when you're having ground beef. Also, seafood. You always have to make sure that it falls within the parameters, because a lot of seafoods you're allowed to add fat to. So you have to make sure it's either 1 or 2. Don't go overboard. That's the thing. I think that's the thing that I struggle with the most. I can do this with no problem, but it's like as soon as you start adding things to it, then I become a little bit lax, and maybe I don't measure as I'm supposed to, or I'll say, like, you know, with chicken, you're only supposed to have 1 fat, and then I cut an avocado and there's a little bit left, and instead of me putting it away, I'll eat it. Not the end of the world, right? Because avocado is not going to kill you. But again, the program is written a specific way so that you have continuous weight loss. And that's the struggle bus. All the licks, all the tastes, all the things that we do. Somebody wrote to me also that they weren't doing this anymore because they crave sweets. And so my recommendation was to stick with the fuelings that are more savory. The mashed potatoes, the mac and cheese, the tomato herb pasta, the chicken soup, those type of fuelings that are not a brownie or a cookie, do help a lot. And I find that when I'm having one of those days where I'm like, ooh, maybe I want a brownie or something, and I choose like a soup or a mashed potato, or like I said, the mac and cheese, it definitely knocks the fueling. It definitely knocks the craving out of my system. So you can manipulate this. You can. There's also a really good bar called the granola. I think it's like a granola bar. It has nuts and cranberries in it. That one's good this time of year. It's not one of my favorites, but it's good. So yeah, experiment, try, stick with me, because like I said, Kevin's getting married in a year. And I have plenty of time to do this, but I want it to be linear. I want it to just be consistent because I have done it before. So I know it works. So it's really me who screws up, not the program. And I have to remember that. So let me apologize now for, saying some things that may not have been so nice about the program, because I'm realizing that it's maybe not the program. I think it was me. So here I am admitting it, and that's the way it is. So anyway, that's the unboxing. Leave me your questions and comments if you have any, and I'll see you in the next video. And remember, we can do this. Yes, we can, as long as we do it together, and we're doing it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.